Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Modded Carnivores series. And today we are playing one of the best mods in the Carnivores, genre, because this technically isn't affiliated with Carnivores at all, as far as the story and game world goes. This is Jurassic Park Hunter Legends, a game that was obviously built on top of the Carnivores engine, even though it doesn't take place on FMMU V32 or any of that. This is strictly Jurassic Park. And this is one of the newest Carnivores mods, and one of the best Carnivores mods as well. With 5 maps, this game's dinosaurs were drawn straight out of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and they look amazing. And we are about to jump into this amazing mod, and I'm going to be hunting every single dinosaur that is available to hunt. We'll be going to go to all the different maps, and probably using most of the weapons. I mean, the weapons in this mod aren't spectacular. They're probably the weakest part of this mod. Everything else is spectacular. The weapons, though, are pretty lackluster. They're nothing new, and they're pretty blah for a Carnivores mod. The dinosaurs, though, are spectacular. They're some of the best Carnivores dinosaurs I've ever seen. And the maps are also incredibly highly detailed. Like, the level of detail is insane. And even though this is frankly a game that runs off of a really old engine and my laptop is pretty dang good, there is some lag, which is probably because every single one of the plants has an animation, which is unheard of in Carnivores. Typical radar, cover scent, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to basically go through not so much the rules, but basically what I do in my Carnivores mod showcases. This is not exactly a Carnivores mod review or like an in-depth like coverage. This is more alongside of the gameplay. I'm basically going and playing this. I'm not going to be exploring every last corner of the map and showing you every last Easter egg. This is going to focus more on hunting the dinosaurs, although I will be going to all the maps, so don't worry about that. And if you guys want to be able to experience this mod for yourself, I have left a link in the description if you guys want to play this mod. So, go ahead and download that, and you'll be able to play this mod for yourself. And without any further ado, let's get started on Isla Tacaño, belonging to a certain chain of islands called the Five Deaths. This island was used by InGen as a natural reserve. Years ago, InGen sent an expedition to study the dinosaurs' behavior and to explore the island itself. However, InGen lost contact with the crew, and it's believed that they were murdered by some predator. This location represents a dense vegetation in the center and arid lands of the east and west, which provide better sites for beginning hunters. And we'll be hunting the Parasaurolophus with the sniper rifle and the normal, just the sniper rifle. And Parasaurolophus, obviously the weak areas are the head. Isla Tacaño, that was never mentioned in the movies, or if it was, then I wasn't paying attention, because that name doesn't ring any bells. Here we are. Look at the level of detail. I mean, Carnivores mods, they're not like built off of modern games, so you can't expect them to be like, photoreal graphics. But for a Carnivores mod, this is about as good as it gets. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That, my friends, is how you take down a Parasaurolophus. Wow, that was pretty easy. Okay. Normally I would cut out and head to the trophy room, but the trophy ship is different. Here it comes. It's not the normal trophy ship, it's a helicopter. And there they go. Wow, that's cool. There's also a ton of ambient creatures in this, and even though I probably scared them all off whenever I shot the Parasaur, there are a ton of different ambients, and even if I don't find them right now, I will be pausing throughout the video. Oh, there's one. There's the Pteranodon. Alright, well, basically, no, not the binoculars. There's the Pteranodon. as you can see. Pretty much exactly the same from Jurassic Park 3. Has the skin and everything. I really like it. There, up there is a, well, we'll be encountering those later. So you know what? I'm heading to the trophy room. We can check out the Parasaurolophus, our first dinosaur on the hunt. And there we are, the Parasaurolophus. And in front of every trophy is the Jurassic Park logo, which looks awesome. There it is, the Parasaurolophus, ripped right from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. And this trophy room, oh my gosh, is it impressive. You have like the towers, the textures are all so detailed. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. Oh, like a freaking gun turret. And then the trophy helicopter, which goes and takes away your trophies. There it is. Which is a nice touch. Obviously there is an invisible wall, so you can't like go up to it. But yeah, you can kind of tell that this is in some really remote area of Jurassic Park, maybe off the island itself. But what's most impressive about this trophy room is the fact that this building inside, you can not only go in, but it is so detailed. Look at this. Got the laptops, you have all the weapons laid out there, like knives, even though they're not featured in the game. The computers has, even though it's kind of, yeah, there we go. There, okay. Map of Isla Sorna, or maybe the island chain itself. A really high table, which unfortunately glitches out, but hey, that's pretty cool for that to be like in the trophy room. Like, it makes it look more like a legitimate base camp than like just a random trophy room. I really like it. Alright, and next up is the Ankylosaurus, and we're going to stay on Isla Tacaño because we hardly got to see any of it. I think that this particular map is rather nondescript. Okay, unfortunately I kind of have to kill the ambience in order for you to get a good look at them. This is the Carnivores. I hear the T-Rex in the background. Yeah, there's a Carnivores, also from J-Pog, is a rather large ambient. Like, that's pretty big. And then over here is the Pachyceph, another ambient creature right from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Pretty cool. I like it. There are a ton of ambients, like I said, but I mean, every single plant has an animation. You know, for a Carnivores mod, that's not only like unheard of. That just shows you how much detail that they put. This is, I mean, Jurassic Park Hunter has been a Carnivores mod for a long time, but this is the latest one, and it is one of the best Carnivores mods, and one of my favorites. I know I say that almost every video, it seems. I feel like I'm getting more of my favorite mods out first. Okay. Oh, okay. Whew. Is that it there? There it is. Its back is to me though. I think. Yeah, that's his tail club. Oh crap, it hurt me. Yeah, it's underside. Crap. Ran off. And there's a Triceratops. What? That shouldn't be here. Oh, it's stuck. Perfect. There we go.
You've done a great job.
Sweet. Now that Triceratops is dangerous, so I'm just gonna head out because I've been killed by one too many herbivores on these Carnivores mod showcases. Okay. There we go. Ankylosaurus. Very familiar dinosaur for those of you who played Jurassic Park Operation Genesis like me. Oh man, that is beautiful. And that's pretty cool because that's only the second dinosaur available. I feel like that's how it was in Carnivores 2. So, you know. Yeah, that's pretty dang awesome. I really like the model. I mean, even though these are brand new for Carnivores, it's not like I can give them a huge in-depth review because they're pretty iconic and pretty familiar. You know, it's not like you can look at the Jurassic Park Spinosaurus and say, yeah, I guess that's cool, because, you know, all the Jurassic Park dinosaurs are pretty dang familiar. It's not like you really need a, you know, a review of them or whatnot. Alright, next up is the Stegosaurus, which is not dangerous, surprisingly. And this time we're going to go to the abandoned InGen facility. And we're going to stick with the sniper rifle, which is usually pretty standard for the herbivores. And this is very reminiscent of Lost World Jurassic Park. Oh, there's another ambient, the Gallimimus. Another very cool, iconic choice. And it looks like there is one southeast. They all have the familiar sound effects from Jurassic Park. There it is. The head is the best shot. Dang it. Oh, I thought it was close to water. We're nowhere near any water. Yeah, this is very similar to the map, or not the map, but like the environment from Lost World Jurassic Park. Because that movie, it wasn't quite as jungly, or, you know, if that's a word. Like, you know, it was more like dense, more like boreal forest. Also, a small detail is that the call icons are the fact sheets that InGen had in Lost World Jurassic Park. How awesome is that? Oh, there's another ambient, the Compy, which isn't seen all that often. There we are. Getting a shot. Oh, I got it. I must have got a headshot.
Great job.
Wow. Okay, that was easier than expected. I didn't even mean for that to happen. Alright, on to the trophy room. And I would like to see if I can get a if I can find that abandoned facility, because I would like to show you guys some of the Easter eggs at least. And there it is, the Stegosaurus. Another JPOG model. My only issue with this is that it seems a little small, and that the back isn't quite as tall, and that the tail isn't like, you know, arching. It's kind of drooping. That's my only issue. And that was, I didn't really like the Stegosaurus or the Kentrosaurus in JPOG for that reason, because they didn't really remind you of like the classic Stegosaurus. You know, like it's like the size of a bus. It's huge. It has the really tall back, arching tail. You know, this one, it's a little small, even though it's probably more of a realistic Stegosaurus size. A little small, tail isn't arching, otherwise, really cool. And the open mouth is a little bit weird. That's another part that I didn't like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, was the open mouth. So, that's just my little, you know, my little gripes with this. But otherwise, great looking model, great dinosaur to have, obviously. This wouldn't have been complete without the Stegosaur. So yeah. Really nothing else you could have done with that, with the Jurassic Park model. I just am not a huge fan of the JPOG Stegosaurus, but that's just me. Next up is the iconic Dilophosaurus, which is awesome that they have it in here. And, interesting fact, and probably very few non-Carnivores fans know this, but the Allosaurus and the Velociraptor in the original Carnivores and Carnivores 2 do not have idle animations. Like, you know, every other dinosaur during their walk cycle, like, will sometimes just randomly stop and, like, look around or sniff. Allosaurus and Velociraptor would only, like, run, walk, eat, and die. Like, that's it. But the Dilophosaurus, which is on the Allosaurus AI, does have idle animations. And that's all thanks to the work, I'm going to take a shotgun, that the people in this mod did, is that they gave the Dilophosaurus idle animations, which for a Carnivores mod is pretty amazing that they were able to actually pull that off. It has the classic, like the hoots and the whistles that Dilophosaurus made. I would like to see where, like this, I'm heading to like that big hole it almost looks like. Ah! Well, I'm glad I came down here. It's a dinosaur. There we are, the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus, which doesn't really look like the JPOG model actually, but yeah, it doesn't really look like the JPOG model. It might be, for all I know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I'm glad I came down here. So this is basically a big round pond. It's not exactly a Oh man, seriously, like look at this. Jurassic Park theme is playing in the background. Oh man, that's beautiful. The Dilophosaurus, there's two of them, which could be problematic. I don't know how they got the AI to work with this Dilophosaurus, but they are very skittish. Like, they'll only attack you whenever you're like 3 feet away from them and it doesn't even matter anymore. So hopefully I'll be able to corner them against something. Oh, it spit, it's angry now. Oh, crud. There it is. Got it.
You've done a great job.
And it does not have a death animation. So, that's cool. Yeah, that's... I think that may either be a glitch on my part, or maybe this is an earlier build. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. That thing did not die as expected. Yeah, there we are. There it is, the Dilophosaurus. I can't remember if this is the JPEG model or not, because it doesn't look all that familiar. But I think that this looks awesome. I love this model. This may be my favorite creature in Jurassic Park Haunted Legends, is this Dilophosaurus, because it just looks amazing. The colors, the model, its head looks awesome, the crests. This is probably, yeah, my favorite dinosaur in this mod is the Dilophosaurus. It looks awesome. Really like it. I like what they did with it. And it is extremely dangerous. And you heard it spit right before it came to attack. Alright, next up is the Triceratops. And we will be taking the sniper rifle. And we're also going to be going to Isla Poco, which I've also never heard of. Critosaur. Oh, that's like the sound effects from Jurassic, like, dinosaur battles or whatever that game was. Sounds more like the bull than the Triceratops. Oh crap, there it is. Gotcha! Wow.
Great job.
Off to the trophy room. There it is, the Triceratops. Classic model, right from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Again. Okay. I like this Triceratops a lot. It's very reminiscent of that classic Triceratops we all saw from the first movie. You know, one of the first big dinosaurs that you saw. And this model does it justice. Look at this thing. Wow. To all those who say that you need good graphics to make a game look good, I say, have you guys played Carnivores yet? Because yeah, is the graphics? No, they're not photoreal. But there are times whenever I play Carnivores and I just have to step back and say, man, these graphics, like, this looks beautiful. And this trophy room is a classic example. The sky, the lighting, the dinosaur models, they all look so fantastically good. And this Triceratops is just the same way. That classic, you know, Triceratops right from the franchise. Everybody recognizes that. Next up is the Velociraptor. I don't like hunting this Velociraptor. I mean, I go and sing this game's praises and then I kind of eat my words. I'm not a massive fan of this Velociraptor model. But we're going to go after it anyway with a rifle because it's a little bit more powerful than the shotgun, which is the best weapon to use against the Dilophosaurus. There's one southeast. Calling in with the barks. Let's get it. If this can be done in one hunt, I'll be so happy, because I do not like hunting this raptor. I feel like I'm heading right into the jaws of death. Where the heck is it? I'm starting to get paranoid. It says I'm like right on top of it, and then where is it? I can freaking hear it! Did you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? You can clearly hear it hissing. There it is! What's it doing in the water? Also, there's another reason why I don't like it. The eating animation doesn't work. Whenever it goes and kills you, for whatever dumb reason, it plays the death animation of the raptor instead of doing like the animation where it eats you. So that's kind of frustrating. Also, they're very hard to kill, which also is frustrating. So I don't really like raptor hunting, which is a shame because this Velociraptor should be the most fun creature to hunt in this game, but it's not. Oh crap, there we go. That didn't hit. That didn't hit either. Where is it going? Man, if that's how it misses, that is how it freaking misses. Look at that. Just kind of get out of the way. Ah, crap. It's kind of fitting also that the guy sounds like he's saying "Gah!" whenever he dies. Because that's kind of what I say every time I die in these videos. It's always good to have velociraptors caught near some sort of body of water. The only problem is that there are two raptors, and double carnivores always means double the hassle. Because I don't want to have to deal with hunting two freaking velociraptors when I'd rather just hunt one. I'm going for the one caught up against the water. Just please don't run all the way around the free... You know what? Fine. Fine. I'll play your games, Raptor. I'll choose you. That scared the heck out of me, that Spinosaurus cry. Oh. Every Carnivores game has some stupid small carnivore that's like impossible to kill, but that you want because it's kind of a cool dinosaur. In Jurassic Park Hunter Legends, it's the Velociraptor. In the original Carnivores, it was the Velociraptor in there as well. Wow. You know what? In Carnivores Plus, it's the Dilophosaurus. Right in the pistol. In Carnivores the Middle Islands, it's the Coelophysis. In Carnivores Triassic, it's the Coelophysis. And I never hunt them because not only are they no fun to hunt, but they kill you far more times than you ever kill them. And this is the hunt that I'm probably going to end up without a trophy. Because it's just not fun, you know? It's are those? Okay, those were rocks. I thought those were dead dinosaurs. And this is going to be too hard. I haven't got a comment yet, but a lot of times if a hunt is too difficult, at least on camera, I don't do it whenever I'm just playing for fun, but on camera, I try to keep these videos short and sweet, like 30 minutes or less, and sometimes I have to restart the hunts. I haven't got a comment hating on me for it, but I'm waiting for one. Because technically, it is cheating, and I acknowledge that, but I have a limited deadline. I don't want to be stuck up here playing Carnivores, recording Carnivores for like 50 minutes, like my Carnivores Triassic video, which was almost an hour. That's way longer than I want these videos to be. Southwest, and it looks like it's swimming. This could be perfect. Because if it's in the water and it sees me and it aggroes, it moves a lot slower, and I might just be able to move in. Come on, get over here. I'm going to keep swimming until I hit the end of the map, aren't I? This thing has no... You know what? Screw this. Screw this. Screw this. Screw it. Come on, get over here. Oh, shoot! You know what? I'm done. There it is. There's a Velociraptor. You can see it dying there. That's what would happen. I'm done. I'm moving on to the next one. Sorry. Next up is the Serratosaurus. We're going to go to Isla Nublar. We're going to take the rifle. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to... Okay. Alright, this is a nice area to start. There we go, the Jurassic Park Jeep. Looks cool. And then the busted fence. And if you keep going along this trail, and there are a ton of Ceratosauruses near this trail, so we're just going to stay on it. It leads you to like the visitor center, which is awesome. So that's where we're going to head. Oh shit, there it is. Oh wow. Oh wow, here's the raptor hatchery, I think. If glitch. Yeah, it looks like the hatchery from J-Pog, but yeah, that's like the raptor enclosure. That's cool. We're gonna head to see that obvious sandy square. That's the visitor center, and that's where we're gonna head. Here it goes. Wow. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Enjoy the tour. Wow, Jurassic Park. All day. The maps, the trash cans. Pretty sure most of these models were imported from J-Pog. I recognize that statue from Zoo Tycoon, so I don't know if they imported Zoo Tycoon 2 models as well. I don't remember that statue. Now, there is a bit of a lag here, because there's a lot of assets all in one place. Actual visitor center. That's pretty impressive to have a Carnivores mod that actually lags my computer. That's a little ridiculous. Alright, and there is one southeast, I think. Yeah, southeast. It's close. You can hear it stomping around. Is that it there? Oh, come on. There we are. Come on, get over here. But still, you know, keep your distance and stuff. Oh, crap, no! Yeah, there was no way. You know what? If I can get the thing to swim... There it is. Wait, I got it?
You've done a great job.
That must have been the weak point, because that was just a single shot. Yeah, I hit it in the head. Okay, that was a weak point. Sweet! Alright then, that was the Serratosaurus. Which is actually a lot more fun to hunt than the Velociraptor, which is actually kind of sad. Yeah, there it is. I love the model. I'm not sure if this is from J-Pog or not, because it doesn't look all that familiar, but it looks cool. I really, really like it again. Love the dinosaur, Ceratosaurus, and the model. One of the cooler dinosaurs in here, but now we are on to the final two creatures, the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Spinosaurus. And we're going to hunt the T-Rex on Isla Sorna, since what you guys saw there in Isla Nublar at the visitor center, that's the most interesting part of that map. And that was the main reason I wanted to show you. So now we're on Isla Sorna, where the second and third movies take place. Oh boy, I don't know what is more classic. That's just pure dinosaur. And I think they both saw me. Well, that's it for me. Rest in pieces. Oh my gosh, that these things are scary. There's 3 of them. Yeah, well that wouldn't have taken very... Whoa, what is this? Is this the runway? No, wait, what is this? Is this the plane from Jurassic Park 3? If so, that's pretty sweet, but I don't recognize it. That's not where the plane crashed. There's one directly north. And here it is. As much as I hate to say it, I may not even be able to catch the T-Rex, though, either, because it's a little... like, unless I get one, like, if I'm, like, really high up and it's really low, like, you know what, if I could get on top of this hill... If I can get to a tall part of this hill, hopefully the T-Rex won't be able to follow me. Come on, jump. This is nice. And there it is. This could be perfect. I think. Ah, there we go. Oh, shoot. No! Oh, come on! Well, there's another T-Rex and there's another hill. Let's try this strategy out again. That could have worked if the T-Rex hadn't figured out a way to get up. Oh, crap. At least give me a chance to put out my plan. It is charging. And charging with a vengeance! Don't scare me like that. East. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this from Lost World? I think this was InGen's camp from Lost World Jurassic Park. Yeah, it has to be. Wow, that's cool. I haven't been to this place before. That's cool. This has to be InGen's camp from Lost World Jurassic Park. No matter what happens, they always... And this one's kind of small. Wait, is it trapped? Ah! Oh, crap. That's kind of a small T-Rex anyway. I'll tell you what, though. It does not take much to aggro a T-Rex. Doesn't take much at all, actually. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to skip the T-Rex as much as I hate it. Because this is just gonna what it's gonna be like for the next like half an hour of my life. It's just me getting killed by Rexes. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But I know. We are going to take the sniper rifle for the Spinosaurus because you can only kill it by getting an eye shot, just like the T-Rex, which is always fun. So. We're going to now go after the most dangerous creature in this game. I do hate leaving the T-Rex alone, but... I mean, you guys saw the model. Oh my gosh! It also has a really brutal killing animation that you can't really see there. Oh gosh, this is a little close for comfort. That's it. Lights out. Where's it coming from? Ah! Oh gosh. You see that it like holds the hunter in its mouth and it just chomps it. Oh my gosh, it's brutal. Isla Sorna, as much as I mean, obviously this is like the only real place to hunt the Spinosaur. Oh yeah. Oh crap! Come on, get an eye shot. Yeah, that was a bad. It's just that this map is so cluttered. There it is. You know, I'm gonna have to switch maps because that's just too cluttered. It's too cluttered, and I can't see. Isla Tacaño, I think was for beginner hunters. There we go. Now we have some breathing room, and the lag isn't quite as... There we go.
You've done a great job.
Awesome. I don't know if there's any more heading our way, so I'm just getting out of here. There we go. The Spinosaurus. This is probably... I mean, what else really needs to be said here? It's the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3. What else do you want? Oh, gorgeous. See, the reason that I think Spinosaurus is easier to hunt than the T-Rex is, one, you know where the target's at. It's right there on its eye. Second, before it decides to attack, just like the T-Rex from the regular carnivores, it will like stop and like look your way and kind of smell and sniff and then make this big dramatic roar and then charge. Whereas the T-Rex, it sees you and it just charges. Like there is no pause to check, hey, should I hunt this thing? Or, you know. So it's easier because it gives you that little brief window to just pepper as many shots towards its eye as you possibly can and then take it out, which makes this a lot easier. But yeah, beautiful model. Probably right from JPOG, I think. I recognize the model. But yeah, I don't know what else needs to be said. This mod is fantastic. So yeah, unfortunately, even though I wasn't able to get the Raptor or the T-Rex, here's everything else. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I think you guys understand why. The T-Rex is just too hard because it has too much health, and it's too fast, and it aggroes way too easy. The Raptor, it's too hard to hit, it glitches, and it runs away whenever you're not like too close. So maybe a couple bug fixes I'd suggest. I'm not sure if I have an earlier build of this game or what. I may check to see if I'm like playing a beta version or not. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed Jurassic Park Hunter Legends just as much as I did, then leave a like. I will of course be leaving the link to Jurassic Park Hunter Legends in the description. So if you guys want to go give this baby a whirl, which I suggest you do, then do so. Because even if you're not a big fan of carnivores, you can be just a fan of Jurassic Park and have a blast with this game. It is so much fun. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, then leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. And I think you guys are going to like the next Carnivores game that I'm about to showcase.